So one of the first things that I found, and I've got to say this at the beginning, the major thing that I found was that the online program really worked for me. I travel a lot, as I said previously. I'm on the go quite a lot, and having a program where I can interact with it online whenever I've got a free 5 minutes, 10 minutes or half an hour really, really worked. I describe it as, for me personally, was lifestyle. It opened the book on the lifestyle choices I wanted to make and how I wanted to change my lifestyle to affect my productivity and work. And basically, that's what it's done. So I would highly recommend it. Marks & Spencer has 75,000 employees across the estate. And of course, they're in different parts of the country, they're in stores, and they're in different offices, and in some cases they're abroad. So you've got quite a wide spectrum. You've got about 4,500 people in the offices in London, I think. But yeah, I think as a team dynamic, it's almost getting it to how do you get. For me, there's always going to be two sort of paths. How do individuals do it? Which I think the online program can really help with that. As an individual, it gives you your own space to do things at your speed, and in some cases in privacy or not. But as a team, there's another opportunity because there are groups of leaders who have teams, and actually bringing everyone together and being honest with each other is a really good way of breaking down barriers and building teams. So, often you go to team building exercises which are rafting or climbing or this, that and the other. Actually, our team building exercises are coming together and wanting to improve our health and well-being. And I think well-being in the future is massively important. Well-being is all about you and how you feel and giving you confidence, particularly in a stressful environment like the one I work in, so that you can really do the best job you can. And I think that's something that other team members will be interested in. And of course, as I mentioned previously, there are individuals who want to have certain targets, and I think the program's tailored to both. The fact that people now are spending time on themselves to improve themselves, and they're spending time as a team to improve the team dynamic, will have some positive outcomes, and that will be around productivity, it will be about team working, it will be about overcoming stressful situations, and it will be about delivery on projects. And I've seen that. We're working on some really big projects at the moment, and I'm throwing lots of work at the team, and they're just swallowing it up because they're managing themselves much better. So I think one of the other added advantages of the program is how to bring teams to get together. And companies are constantly looking at ways of improving team dynamics, improving team building, and actually doing something with a common goal, doing something for yourself but with a common goal within the team has really, really worked. And they are talking about it. And you guys met my team. Some of us, myself included, had wanted to lose some weight. Some of my team was absolutely bang on and they wanted to change their diet. Some of the team had headaches they wanted to get rid of, which were stress related, which they've worked on. But we've all shared that. We've all been honest with each other about what our own personal goals were, and therefore we've opened ourselves up a little bit to our team, and actually it's been rewarded by a stronger bond within the team. And that's something that I see as a major, major benefit for any organisation or for any leader with any organisation, and I've seen it within my own team. And one of the things is that, the team opened up on their own individual goals, some of which I wasn't aware of. And I count myself as someone who's very intuitive and close to my team, and they're able to share things with me. But things came out of it in the meetings, particularly around what individual goals, that meant I was able to help and assist with those goals. And actually, a lot of my relationships have changed at an individual level. It got stronger. I've understood the teams more. I understood the triggers more about what motivates them and where they needed help, where they didn't need help, where they wanted my support and where they didn't need support. And a good example is, one of the team who recently joined my group, Patrick, who really spoke quite candidly about some of the things that he was working on. And again, my relationship with him has changed quite dramatically. And we're talking about things, about the future, about what we want to achieve. And I'm able to understand his career aspirations and the direction he wants to take his career in, so I can give him the support, training that he needs. And that's a real aside, but I could say that about all the team. I found out loads about the team that I wasn't aware of, and they were very honest. And that is what brought us together closer as a team. At an individual level, I've got closer to my team as individuals. They've been more open and honest with me, giving me feedback about where they want me to improve, and more importantly, where they need the support from me. So I think that's a real positive that's come out of the programme as well.